everyone, welcome back to our channel. I am out here in front of our newest luxury listing. I'm sure it looks familiar. We've given the grand tour of this property. We are here in North Ponte Vedra Beach, and per the title, we are going to talk about North Ponte Vedra Beach, South Ponte Vedra Beach. Now, the locals don't necessarily call it North Ponte Vedra Beach, but from a geographic standpoint, there certainly is a difference. I'm going to talk to you about the culture, the differences, the lifestyle, really the communities itself, so that way you can decide which do I prefer. So let's get started. Like I mentioned, the locals don't necessarily call it North Ponte Vedra Beach. It's simply Ponte Vedra Beach. So I'm here in one of the northern communities called the Plantation, gated community, exclusive. It's great. The ownership here allows you access to the private golf club, pickleball, tennis, and they have their own beach club. I mean, I'm out here on a beautiful Thursday. It's a very active community. It's really not hard to see why people love it. So now we're gonna head over to Sawgrass Village so you can see what Ponte Vedra Beach has to offer outside of the communities. So one of my favorite areas in Ponte Vedra Beach is Sawgrass Village. Now, Sawgrass Village is unique in the sense that it doesn't have the large chain restaurants, franchises, if you will. It has some really notable places to eat, some great chefs in the area, great areas to go out for cocktails with your friends. And if you want to get out of the office and want to work at a local coffee shop, there's Foxtail Coffee. I think you'll find that it's very charming and there's a lot of conveniences here that will be worthwhile. Beyond Sawgrass Village, if I was new to Ponte Vedra Beach, what would be some of the things that I would want to know when moving here? So let's talk about seasonality. You're going to find that we actually have seasons in comparison to South Florida, which a lot of people from the north love that aspect of it, because while you're in Florida, primarily going to have amazing weather, you're also going to get a bit of seasonality. Next, while you are in Ponte Vedra Beach and you're on the coast or right off the coast, and you may not have some of the larger conveniences such as shopping malls or chain restaurants, you're 20 minutes from the St. John's Town Center, about 40 minutes from downtown Jax if you want to catch a football game. Under 40 minutes to St. Augustine. Downtown St. Augustine is pretty fun to visit for a day trip. And the airport is 45 minutes away, so if you have visitors coming in to enjoy the beach lifestyle with you, all in all, Ponte Vedra is separated a bit from Jacksonville proper, but also close enough to be able to enjoy everything there is to offer. With everything Ponte Vedra Beach has to offer, the upscale shopping and restaurants, golf, and great schools, you will find that traffic can be a bit challenging. So during rush hour, when school's getting in, school's getting out, it does get a bit congested, especially over TPC week. Now, although it is busy, it's one of the best weeks in Ponte Vedra Beach and Northeast Florida in general. I usually come every year as a golfer myself. I love to watch the players, as well as bring team and family, and visitors come in, so it does get busy, but it's worth it. It's actually only a couple blocks away from where I am today, and I, as a golfer, am willing to see past that congestion because I enjoy the week. But if you're not as much of a golf lover as I am, you can certainly be like one of the other owners in the area where they put their home on VRBO or Airbnb for the week and they get out of Dodge. Now, this is North Ponte Vedra Beach, and it's something definitely to consider if you're gonna move to the area. So before we hop in the car and go check out South Ponte Vedra Beach, there's a few more things that you'll wanna notate here in Upper Ponte Vedra Beach, such as Ponte Vedra Spa. It's one of my favorite places to get a massage. You can use the facilities all day, have a nice lunch. The Inn and Club is also really great. So if you're visiting, that's a great place to lodge for 1 or 2 evenings. Or if you want to host individuals, instead of having them stay at your home, you can definitely put them up at the Inn and Club. And then if you're maybe bringing the kids somewhere for a little afternoon, want to grab a burger, go to the Cabana Club. That's one of our favorite places to frequent. And lastly, Michler's. Michler's Landing is the public beach here in Ponte Vedra. It is absolutely beautiful, known for shark teeth, sea glass, and unique shells. So if you're a shark tooth lover, you want to collect sea glass, some great shells, definitely check it out. But all in all, you're gonna find that a lot of the locals love that area for their beach days. So right now I'm sitting at the last light you'll find on A1A until you get to St. Augustine Beach. On the right side, we're gonna go by the Iguana Reserve. On the left side are all the beach houses. Now this is a straight shot, very flat, easy for training. So on any given weekend, any morning, you're gonna see a lot of cyclists. and they choose between A1A and the Boulevard. Once you get to Michler's Beach, you have to pivot over to A1A. When you're cycling from, say, Jack's Beach to A1A, you're going to hit the Boulevard for the first 8 miles. That's where you're going to pass the Inn and Club, the Lodge, the spa, and then once you hit Michler's Beach, that's where you pivot to A1A. So you'll do 8 miles on the Boulevard, and then from there you can go miles and miles all the way down to St. Augustine Beach. Villano Beach, I usually try to hit right around 50 miles, and it's just endless. It's absolutely beautiful, and you'll see that as you're going through the South Ponte Vedra communities, there's rental properties, beachfront homes. You will find that in the upper part of A1A, there's definitely still houses on both sides, but eventually you get to the point where there's no houses on either side of A1A, and you have the reserve on one side and the beach on the other side. There are 2 public parking lots for you to park at and go to the beach. Absolutely beautiful. You almost forget that you're in Ponte Vedra. Also, from those public parking lots, you can drop a kayak, drop a paddle board, and just go explore, go disconnect for a while. So we're actually making quite a hike down to South Ponte Vedra Beach, which is interesting because now you have 2 options. You can go to St. Augustine for what you're looking for, whether it's groceries or restaurants, or you can go up to Jacksonville, and you're right there in the middle, which is something to consider. That's different than North Ponte Vedra Beach. Now we're officially in South Ponte Vedra Beach. You'll notice that there are some new construction homes being built. There's also a lot of homes right here on the ocean. They're beautiful. We've sold several right along South Ponte Vedra Beach and on the boulevard itself. Now we're gonna find a spot to pull over, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about this stretch of South Ponte Vedra Beach. So we are officially in South Ponte Vedra Beach, and this scene behind me is the exact reason why people love South Ponte Vedra Beach. Directly off A1A, you have this stunning beachfront area. Now, the things that are different in regard to upper North Ponte Vedra Beach is you have a lot bluer water. It's almost turquoise, if you will. And then the seclusion and the privacy, there's definitely not quite as many people out here, which is a huge plus to a lot of people that want something more secluded and private for the day. Now, the pink Coquina sand, which is exclusive to all of Ponte Vedra Beach, is definitely prevalent in this area. As you can see from the new construction that is coming into the area, a lot of money is being invested into South Ponte Vedra Beach. And the reason being is with the high dunes and the protected reserve, there's really nowhere like it in northern Florida. So essentially, there's only a couple things here: the beach, the houses, and then lastly, the Serenata Beach Club. The Serenata Beach Club is great for entertainment, dining, exercise. It's what you would imagine an entire beach club being. And it's all the way down here in South Ponte Vedra Beach, but it's definitely something that the local residents and those that are vacationing here like to be a part of. So while the majority of the homes here are vacation homes and beach rentals, you will find that South Ponte Vedra Beach is actually attracting a lot of owner occupants as well. So while it could be their primary residence or maybe their secondary residence where they have their primary in Jacksonville proper and then they choose to spend their weekends at their beach home, it's definitely not a bad place to spend your weekend, right? And then go back to work in the city. As we talked earlier about close proximity to neighboring communities in North Ponte Vedra Beach, in South Ponte Vedra Beach, we're substantially closer to some of those. Villano Beach is our neighboring beach. St. Augustine Beach is shortly after that. And then right over the bridge is St. Augustine downtown. So you may be curious about what type of housing could you purchase out here. There are condos in both south and north, single family attached homes in both south and north, and single family residences. And as far as pricing goes, for single family residences, on average, the median price range in South Ponte Vedra Beach is gonna be right around $900,000, whereas North Ponte Vedra Beach is going to be a median price range of $1.8 million. So you can see there's quite a substantial difference, but that should help guide you on where you think your affordability may be. So I hope this video was helpful in seeing the difference between North and South Ponte Vedra Beach, the lifestyle, location, scenery. We want to know what you think. Comment it down below, let us know. So if you're thinking of moving here, buying, selling, investing, my team and I would love to help you and be a resource in any capacity. Email us at info@therockagroup.com. We'd love to be a resource. And if you enjoyed this video today, be sure to like it, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and stay tuned for more content in and all around Jacksonville.